You are Walter Ayala. Do you speak English or no? Okay, Mr. Ayala, you're charged with driving while your license is suspended. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present if you cannot afford one. One will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. The officer conducted a traffic stop after the defendant failed to move over or slow down while the officer was conducting a previous traffic stop. While running the defendant's license, the officer found the license was returned if not eligible, and the defendant had a previous conviction of DWI in 2003.
What was the stop?
He failed to move over or slow down while the officer was conducting a traffic stop.
All right, Mr. Ayala, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. You're not allowed to drive. Do not drive. If you want to drive, go get your license, get liability insurance. But until that point, you will be signing an affidavit with me today promising you're not going to drive. I don't care what your excuse is. Do you understand? We're going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. So first I'll have you come up here, swear test that you're not going to drive. I'll get you the Victoria sign a reset and then you're out of here. When you come back, let's have a lawyer, sir. Never feel like I'm beat the hell already.
First day back, you're used to it.
Tell me, I will.
On docket, Romy, last name hyphenated, Romeo Javier.
Tell me what's up.
It's an older case I was appointed to at our last setting. We're either supposed to be doing a plea or setting for trial today. State made an offer of time served one, dismissed the other if we do restitution on the FSGI, which my client has agreed to. He just needs a week or two to get $250 together for restitution. And then we can come back and plea.
Yeah, Judge, so we already had a deferred offer and restitution as part of the deferred offer. Council just asked me today if we would consider doing county time instead. And, you know, and then we talked about that and I just said.
And it's 1,100 days old. I'll give you a week, but if he doesn't have it done in a week, if he doesn't have it completely paid off, then he's got to do it through deferred. I'm not going to take a time served if someone is owed money. It's not fair. We're going to get that money for the alleged complaining witness. That's it. So we'll either do it through trial or however, but I want the guy should be paid or girl should be paid back. So a week, and then are you going to nolly it in a week or what are you doing?
No, so it will lead to one. It'll be time served on one in exchange for dismissal.
Romero Javier,
So long as he pays.
come up.
And it's only $250, Judge.
Thank you.
Council, will we set?
What are you doing with yourself these days, Mr. Romero Javier?
I couldn't hear you. What was that?
What are you doing with yourself these days?
Get better, so I'm trying to find a job. You know what I'm saying? Get back on my feet.
You're still not working.
Now, not fully, but I do side jobs here and there. I go to Home Depot.
You have a week to get this money.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Understand? If don't, then I'm going to put you to trial. That's it.
Yes,
Your
sir.
case is 1,100 days old. There's absolutely no excuse. 1 week. All right, well,
Okay, thank you, Judge. We got to see.
can you go ahead and print out the restitution bill so they have it today? Do you mind,
Judge,
please?
I'll print it out.
Okay, well. You are Christopher Keener. Mr. Keener, you're charged with assault of a family member. You have entered into or you've worked out an agreement where they're offering you a 12-month deferred. This is a type of probation that if you successfully complete it, you do not end up with a conviction on your record. You need to understand that there's still an affirmative finding though, meaning that if you pick up another case like this, they can file a felony on you and you're looking at a minimum of 2 years in prison, a maximum of 10 years in prison. Shh. This doesn't have to be a drag down, knock down. As long as you take someone's arm and squeeze it and it hurts, that's enough. And they can file a felony charge on you. So you need to be careful out there. This deferred For you to complete it successfully, you must complete a BIP, a Batters Intervention Prevention Program, which is an 18-week program that you must attend once a week for 18 weeks. You must do 30 hours of community service and a $100 donation to the Houston Area Women's Center. Do you understand? Do you have children? I think that we would probably be better served instead of the 30 hours of community service to do a parenting class as opposed to the 30 hours, you know?
Objection.
I think that that would serve you a lot better than just out there mindless work, actually learning something, because that's what this is about. So that you learn something so that when you're faced in a situation where you have a lack of patience or your patience is worn thin, and whether you have children or you have a wife and you have a stressful situation, you learn how to manage it instead of letting loose, because you won't come here anymore. From now on, if it happens, you're going to graduate to felony status. You understand? You're giving up the right to a trial. Shh. Right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen or a possible immigration consequence, you can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, you are stuck with us until you complete it or if you get revoked. If you do something to violate this agreement, I'm going to issue a warrant for your arrest. I will put you in jail and you're looking at an entire year. Do you understand? Do you still want to do this? How do you plead to the offense of assault of a family member? I will not find you guilty. I'm going to withhold that for a year. I will make you a deal. If you do well, do all your classes on time, I'll take you off in half the time. If you just patience, everybody in custody now, no self-control. They get upset, they wig out without thinking of consequence. That's why we have so many people in there. Self-control. Do you understand? All right. All right, so I will have you meet with Shatoria. We'll get you done with the conditions and then best of luck to you, okay? All right, guys.
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
For sure. Take care. Hi, Connor. All right, are you ready? Shh. Okay. Are we doing something today with the case?
Judge, we had a bond violation report.
Oh, what's the last name again?
Bijaro, Bijarro.
Bijaro, come up. Oh, does he speak, you speak English? Wow. You were charged with this DWI, and in this DWI, we have a dead body, right? Now, Mr. Bijaro has bond violations, and in this violation report, I have here that you are consuming alcohol and that you're going out in the middle of the night. Am I wrong?
Well, on the GPS issue, Judge, I mean, he left 2 minutes before he was heading to work, 2 minutes prior to.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to ding someone for going to work, but
Sure.
if you're consuming alcohol, I have a real problem with
And
it.
that's why we're here. And I've, he's been on conditions since April and there's no excuse, made a terrible decision. I have been on him since I found out about this last week.
I get it, but when I have a dead body, I have a real problem with that. And I can't just let it go unnoticed. It's unacceptable. I'm sorry, counsel, but I'm not going to let you go. You stay with me. I'm now going to revoke your bond. I mean, do you, anything you wanted to add?
Nothing, Judge, just. We'll get
Steph?
last night.
Yeah, no. All right, let's do the switch. It's unacceptable. I told you there was absolutely no tolerance. I have here that you're consuming alcohol. You need to know. No, you'll stay with me now. I'm revoking your bond. The bond is set at what?
It was $100.
Yeah, all right, 5,001? Yeah, and then what, where are we going with this case?
We're set next week, Judge. I have.
Okay. Hi, Lori. Good morning. All right, come up, Mr. Shelby. What are we doing with Mr. Shelby?
We got a new chief. They haven't evaluated it yet. So they're asking for another reset to evaluate to see if they can make it without the complainant.
Caleb Jones.
You all right?
You all right?
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm not happy with you, Mr. Shelby. Why am I not happy with you? Therein lies the problem. You don't even know what kind of bond conditions you have, and it's your second bond violation. What, am I supposed to let you go again? No, I'm not going to do that. We asked you, and you have a very serious case. We asked you to conform with these bond conditions, and you can't, and you have not. So what am I supposed to do?
His thing has been charged since I spoke to him. When did I first speak to you? After,
Today.
no, I spoke to you like right after Thanksgiving and told you you had to keep your ankle monitor charged, didn't I?
Yes,
Has it
ma'am.
been charged since then?
Yes, ma'am.
Why wasn't it charged on the 24th of November? Are you homeless?
No.
Do you have access to an outlet?
Yes, ma'am.
Then why wasn't it charged on the 24th
I
of
was,
November?
I was late.
Late where?
Felicia,
Yes, Judge.
is this device operational right now?
Yes, it's operational right now, but it just keeps hitting 1%. And it states here from our case manager that we've like over and over again repeated to charge the device. But it keeps hitting 1% consistently. I see tons of notifications here where it's charge device, charge device, charge device, please charge your device. Come to the office if you're having issues, charge your device. They're quite expensive.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, but you're not complying with the bond conditions, Mr. Shelby. I let you out of jail. I asked you to do one thing and you're not doing it. You've already failed me once. Am I supposed to let you go again?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
No, that's not the right answer. You're not charging your device. It goes with you.
Come on, this way.
Lori. You need to understand one thing, Mr. Shelby. You don't have anyone that's going to pony up any kind of money to get you out. So when you go to jail, that's where you stay. Do you understand? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
I'm now ordering you to have your ankle monitor over 1% charged. And if it hits a dead battery again, so will your bond. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
What did I just say?
Keep your charge.
You must charge this thing 1 hour every single day.
Yes, sir.
What did I just say?
Keep your charge every day.
No, that's not what
No,
he said.
not what I said. You have to charge your ankle monitor for 1 hour every single day.
1 hour every single day.
What happens if you don't?
I go to jail.
Amen.
Correct. I will not play this game again. 3 strikes, you're out. And I don't care who is in here arguing on your behalf. I will not play this game with you again.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Lauren.
All right, Mr. Shelby.
Dan.